Welcome. When I lost everything and I was sleeping outside, homeless, it was in that moment with dogs chasing me and a realization that I was probably going to go to jail for sleeping outside that I realized I have everything. And it's not that I realized I had everything and lost it, but it was in that moment I realized I have everything. That there has always been enough for everyone of everything all of the time. That you are my brothers and sisters and we are all in this together. And the famine that this world tries to push is a lie. Your wins are my wins are your wins, and the good that you do is good done for me and to me. We are in this together. And I didn't realize why I felt that way until I read this story recently. And sometimes Jesus says things in the Bible. You read the Bible and it puts you in a trance that you ponder for days or weeks or months, and the digesting of the words transforms you. In the trance, you are transformed. And you sometimes just wonder, what did he mean by that? What did he mean by that? And it was in this story that I pondered for the past several days. Now, as they went on their way, he entered a certain village where a woman named Martha welcomed him into her home. She had a sister named Mary who sat at the Lord's feet and listened to what he was saying. But Martha was distracted by her many tasks. So she came to him and asked, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to do all the work by myself? Tell her then to help me." But the Lord answered her, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and distracted by many things. There is need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, which will not be taken from her." And so you read that, and maybe the first thing that comes to mind regarding what this story is about is that Mary and Martha are doing two different things. And in a way, what Mary is doing is nothing. She's just being still and listening to God. So she's in a contemplative state, a state of receiving, of listening, of being still. And Martha is busy and frantically getting all of these things ready. But it's also true to say that Martha is serving God. So is that really what the story is about? That there's an active way to have a relationship with God, i.e. what Martha is doing. And there is a passive way, a contemplative way, a way that requires you simply be still, which is what Mary's doing. And so is the story saying the passive contemplative way is the better way? I don't think that's what it means, because this thing that Martha's doing is described as a virtue at a different part of the Bible, which is in Genesis. Abraham is visited by God, and God comes to him in the form of three men, and he doesn't have a child yet. And when these three men arrive, Abraham is serving God. Almost frantically, in the same way that Martha is being frantic, he's getting his wife to make bread. He himself is going out into the field to get a calf to make meat for these three men. So in the same way that Martha serves God, so too Abraham serves God. But when Abraham does it, it's painted as a virtue. It's painted as the right thing to do. And so why is it good when Abraham does it, but not good when Martha does it? Well, I think the key point in the story of Martha and Mary is that Martha, be, based on what Martha says, you can tell where Martha's heart is really at, where her attention is at. All we have in this world really is our attention, and where you place your attention, that is what will grow. And Jesus says, Martha, Martha, you are worried and concerned by many things. And Mary's only focused on one thing, and that one thing that she's focused on will not be taken from her. And so on the surface, you could say that they're both pursuing a better relationship with God. Martha by serving Jesus, Mary by being still and listening to Jesus. And it's not that being active or being passive, one of those ways is better than the other. Both of those ways are right for different people at different times. But the issue is that Martha's attention is on something like envy. She's concerned with things that have nothing to do with her. She's concerned because although Mary is pursuing God in a contemplative, still state, so she is sacrificing in her own way. She is pursuing a relationship with God in her own way. Martha sees that and she judges Mary's sacrifice, and she judges Mary in general. And her own attention, Martha's own attention, is on famine. It's on lack. There's work to do and there's not enough workers. And so that makes her angry at Mary. That makes her bitter. And several times throughout my life, I've been on teams and I've worked at companies and I've been doing different things. And I've said that being homeless has been the best thing that's ever happened to me, or one of the best things, and it's helped me heal. And that is true. But that implies that there was something for me to be healed from. And one thing I've always struggled with is envy. Envy in the same way that Martha is envious. As in, we're all a part of something that is greater than ourselves. We're all a part of a grand narrative, a bigger story. And rather than me simply focusing on God and doing my best and playing my role, too much of my life, my attention has been divided and set upon worldly things and what other people are doing, and how other people's lack of perfect sacrifice affects me. And that has always been me being concerned with the wrong things. Being concerned about things that really have nothing to do with me. And I think the solution is clearly what Jesus tells Martha relative to Mary. He says, Martha, Martha, you are worried and distracted by many things. There is need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, which will not be taken away from her. And so we live on earth. We live in a temporary realm where everything's changing, fleeting. Everything that lives eventually dies. Us, our family, the world itself, everything that is will eventually pass away. And there's a myriad of things that you could be concerned with. You can try to earn enough money. You can try to gather a bunch of attention, gather respect. And if you try to acquiesce to the demands of this temporary world, the demands of the temporary world are unending, and you'll focus on it for your whole life, and you'll never satisfy it. But if you focus on eternity, focus not on the one who can destroy the body. Many people and many things in this world can destroy the body. Don't worry about anything or anyone that can destroy the body. Focus only on the one that can destroy the soul, i.e. God. Serve only God. Focus on one thing. And if you love your life will be taken from you. And if you lose your life and plant it in the field, bury it, then it will grow into eternal life. If you let your life go, you will gain it. So that's what I'm trying to focus on. Trying to every day let go of the envy and bitterness within my heart. Remember that we are all brothers and sisters. We are all in this together. Your wins are my wins. The good that you do is good done to me and for me. And simply, we are in this together. We are in this together. Right. Right. And so, again, thank you to everybody who has helped me progress the book. The book is chugging along day by day, slow and steady progress. It is a marathon. I am beyond grateful for everyone who has contributed. And I've built a Discord over the past few days because I've realized the thing that I want, and I think that we all need, the internet has gone to a depraved place in a lot of ways. It's not good for us, but it could be made better. So I've created a Discord. That way we can all have a place where we can convene and seek truth together and talk about redemptive things rather than be immersed in the depravity that has become the internet. So I'll put the Discord in the bio if you want to join. But remember, the famine is a lie. They lie to us and try to make it seem like if I win, then you can't win, or if you win, then I can't win, because there's only so much to go around. But we are all in this together, like Mary and Martha. Martha should cheer on Mary for her sacrifice, even though Mary's sacrifice is not Martha's. They are different, but they are both good, and they can both win. So let's let go of envy, go into charity, and realize that there is enough of everything for everyone all of the time. Right. And that's all that I have. Goodbye.